Hey, look what we're talking about today. We're talking about your ugly enemy, stress. We are going to talk about what it is, what it does to your body, and of course, how to get rid of it. If you have not already, please consider doing the like, share, subscribe thing. Not only does it help me, hopefully it will help you, and if you're finding value, somebody else might too, so it could help somebody else. With all that said, let's talk about stress. Stress is that really shitty feeling that you get when you have too much on your plate, you're being confronted with something that is uncomfortable for you, you're put into a bad situation, position, something like that, you've got to make a decision right now, people are getting on your case. What this is doing inside your brain is releasing all sorts of hormones and shit like that, and it is causing your sympathetic nervous system to go into a fight or flight mode. It is causing, which is consequently causing your parasympathetic nervous system to be affected. These are things that are responsible. This is what would be responsible for like your ability to sleep at night and your ability to digest food and your body's ability to restore itself and to heal itself. So I'm not going to go too far into detail about that. If you want some more of the scientific definition, certainly you can ask me and I will break it down for you, or there's lots of information out there. But for the most part, I really want to get to what this is doing to you so that you understand how important it is that you address this issue. Imagine this, you're stressed out and your brain is releasing these chemicals and releasing these hormones, and as a result, you're not able to sleep at night. So you're not able to sleep at night, your entire day is affected by that. Your ability to function at your work, as a parent, at school, whatever your situation is, everything is going to be affected by that. You're going to feel like shit too. Something to think about. Meanwhile, other things that are completely outside of your control, which are natural reactions that the body has, such as digesting food and being able to restore tissue and things like that, heal after injuries, those things are affected as well. So if you are in a situation where there's a lot of chaos, a lot of stress, it is really detrimental to your health. And there are tons of citable statements out there regarding the correlation between heart disease and early death as a result of stress. So this is really serious that you are addressing what's going on. So with that said, what do? We have stress. We need to identify what is stressing us out. Okay? And if you follow me at all, you're going to realize that I like to dig deep. I expect you guys to dig deep because it's the only way to get to the root of the problem. You're never going to solve the problems that you're having unless you address it from its very core. And the same advice goes when it comes to how you deal with stress. Take each trigger that's really getting you, and take it from wherever it works for you. If it works for you to go to the hardest thing that's going on in your life, perhaps it's your job and it's really bothering you. And this could be a big decision because it might require a career change. If you're comfortable addressing that one first, go for it. If the most comfortable situation you can address is letting your partner know that it annoys you when they tap their feet while you're driving in the car and they're listening to music, let them know that. It just, whatever feels comfortable for you, start there, but start there somewhere and break it down. Look at that trigger. I always recommend go back to that age-old who, what, where, when, how, wow, who, what, where, when, how, why thing. Go back to that. Ask yourself the question, who, what, where, when, how, why? Who is the person who's triggering me, if it is a person? or who was involved in the situation. That triggered me. What happened? Where did it happen? So forth and so on. You get the point. Okay? It takes time. It takes introspection. Oh, I'm all over the place today. But the rewards are so worthwhile. That's a stressor. Okay, let me take care of this. She's going to say hi. That's my assistant. Sorry about that. Thank you for your help, ma'am. So now that we've identified a trigger, we're going to want to try to also figure out how to either eliminate that trigger from our lives if possible, and I have videos about that, or what we can do to adjust it. Again, there are some videos out there that are more specifically geared towards those things. In the meantime, there are things that can get us by when we're stressed out. And that's what we're going to talk about now, because that's really probably what you're here for. You really want those little tips about how to bring yourself down when you're getting too far. Well, I'll tell you this. Laughter really is the best medicine. If you're able to take some time and get a little comedy in, whether it be watching, a 30-minute sitcom or reading a couple jokes online while you're in the bathroom, you're not too busy. You have to make time. And we're going to get to that too. That's my next video. It's about self-care. Get yourself in a situation that's making you laugh, even just for a little bit. There are other chemicals in your brain that will be released upon that laughter that will make your day just a little bit brighter. Another thing that does that has the good effects, rather, of releasing these good chemicals is bonding with another person. Spend time with somebody who inspires you. Go back to your list, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, look back at my videos. Spend time with somebody who inspires you. Talk to them. Vent to them. Trust in them. Put your problems out and hash them out. If you can't do it on your own, do it with a friend. And if you don't have a friend, what the hell? We're right here. There are, of course, breathing exercises. I find these incredibly useful. I personally have problems with anxiety. And lately it's been getting to me a little bit here and there. And I can tell you, this is an absolute beautiful thing to know. These breathing exercises. I can't breathe in through my nose, so I'm not going to show that to you. If you can't tell by how nasally I sound, there is no breathing through my nose. But if you're able to, it's best to breathe in through your nose. I'm going to breathe in through my mouth. You're going to go deep. And hold it for a moment. Release slowly. Do this 3 times. It feels amazing. Try it. While you're doing that, you're also taking in all of the energy around you. Picture yourself taking in all that energy around you. It's amazing. Next up, I really seriously recommend trying some form of meditation, or if prayer is more up your alley, prayer is great too. Whatever gets you in your moment with what makes you feel whole. In our world, we don't judge people by what they believe in, as long as you're not an asshole. We're all cool with each other. Next up, just listen to some music. Music just can make you feel alive. Try it. Take time in nature. Take a short walk if you have a back deck, if you have a backyard, if you have a balcony that's 63 feet above the street and all you can hear are honking horns. Take some time in nature. Look up at the sky. It's beautiful. Take it in. Breathe in the air too. Try to remind yourself of a good time. I just had one today where I pointed out to my partner an area that I remember sitting as a child in a field full of dandelions, and the sun was beating down and it was golden, and I could smell those dandelions, and it was a place I can take myself back to. You have one of those. Find it. Go there. Put yourself there. Take the time. Do it while you're on the toilet. Take the time. The last one on my list, do some self-care, please. And that's my next video. It is so important that you stop and take time for yourself every day. I know you're busy. I know you have homework. I know you have kids to feed. I know you have a dog to walk. I know. But you're not going to be around for those things that matter to you so much. And you're not going to be at your optimal pace if you're not taking time for you. And while I say this, I'm saying this also to myself because I have a huge problem with it. But we're in this together. We're in this together. And I'm going to be coming back and checking in every now and then and letting you all know how I'm doing on it too. Stress and anxiety can kill you. It is so important that you get these problems under control and you start living your best authentic life now. Not only for the people who love you, but also for yourself. Do it for you. No matter if you believe this is the one life you get or you believe it's one life in the sea of many, because we love you all here. This life matters. Your life matters. You matter. Take care of yourself. Please, if you have any ideas of things to de-stress, put it down below in the comments. Feel free to leave questions. You can email me at Authentic Empath. All my contact information is in the description box. Just going to throw this up here. Ooh, if you like my drawings, this is something we need to talk about too. But if you like my drawings, be sure to go on Instagram because that's where I actually post them all. Those are my show notes. That's what I call those, my show notes. They're little reminders to myself, and I like to do it in color. I also would like to just remind you of one more thing. Stress is a message from your body. Start to listen to that. When you hear your body going off saying that something's wrong, pay attention. We're going to have a show just about that. All right, I have an assistant here again, so I'm going to cut you guys off with that. But like, share, subscribe, leave your ideas down below. Shoot me a message if you want to say something in private. Leave a comment if you don't mind if other people know about it. And I hope to see you guys soon. Love and light and breathe deep. It will get better. I promise, no matter how bad it seems, it will get better. Just hang in there. We're doing this together.